exploit?
Yeah, we knew that, but I don't think we were able to capitalize on it as well as we wanted to. But we realized it, and I mean, most teams we do have the advantage, size part. But I mean, just like I said, I haven't obviously seen the film yet, and we can learn what we can do better. But I think we could have done a better job getting to the rim with our size and stuff like that.
What specifically was working for you tonight?
I mean, it was good to see a couple shots go down. Let's try to stay aggressive. Even if I missed the last one, just if it was a good shot, you take that again and try to get a different result, but just not get knocked down on one miss or two misses in a row. Just keep going and stay aggressive. So.
I know you came here in the preseason, but what was it like coming back here for a regular season game, the place where you called home for 4 years?
It's always fun. A little different than preseason. Just then I didn't know if it was nervous just by playing the first game in 6 months or or if it was a actual same arena. But it's fun to see the guys that I've kind of created the relationship with and bond with a couple of years, and just so it's good to see the familiar faces and kind of see a couple of my jerseys in the crowd. It always feels good, and so it's a little bit different on the opposing team, but it was fun.
Kelsey Rose, The Athletic. Lauri, going off something Serena asked, JB has talked about how your presence at the three allows that big lineup to really work well. What does that mean to you that like JB recognizes this role that you're in and kind of the learning process of it, but that he credits you with the fact that that the big lineup works?
I mean, most teams don't have three big guys out there, so some of us have to guard a little smaller guys. So I think that's what he's referring to. Kind of, I think I could have done a better job on the defensive end tonight. And like I said, I'm gonna look at the film and learn from it. But I think that's what he means. It's just being able to do different kind of stuff rather than being the big guy on the ball screen. Right? You might be on the ball or coming off chasing guards from pin downs or whatever. So it's just stuff that I haven't really done before, and so I'm trying to learn every practice, every game as much as I can, and I think I could have been a little bit better tonight on that end. And so,
There been like certain players or like film that you're studying but like through this first half of the season that you've like looked at to help you through this process?
Yeah, mostly just I mean I watch our games mostly to see what I can do better, and but there's different type of offensive players that like nobody's gonna be the same exact guy. So it's you're trying to learn their tendencies, what they like to do, and like we talked about DeRozan tonight, we could have done a better job on him, but even those times that we did a good job, he might have made the shot, but just see what he likes to go to and try to take that away and stuff like that.
Last two, Chris and then here.
Yeah, Lauri, can you expand a little bit on that? Like, what have you learned about guarding smaller guys that maybe you didn't know before this year?
I mean, mostly just get used to it too. It is a little different running around after guards just coming off pin downs, and so it's a little bit. In my opinion, I saw it, especially the first month or whatever we played, and it was exhausting just run after him, and it's a little different stuff that I was used to doing, and I mean that's one thing. But I mean, like I talked about, just being on the ball in the pick and roll rather than being the big guy, and what kind of how to take things away if it's pocket passes or whatever, stay on the ball and that. So that's the stuff I try to look at, and we'll get better.
The ringer, switching to the offensive end, playing with so much of your time with Jarrett and Evan, who do most of their damage inside. Do you view your sort of responsibility on the offensive end as being able to really space that lineup?
Yeah, that's the thing I try to find a balance with. Just I do because with those two guys, rim running and having such a presence at the rim inside the paint. So I do think spacing the floors with me just being out there on 3-point line, they gotta respect me and kind of take one guy out of the paint and try to make their job easier. But I do try to kind of find the balance when to, because I need to attack the rim too, to be just being aggressive and get going that way. So just doing both things, get to the rim and kind of space out the floor, try to do both and just find a balance.